Hey you guys, it's Shamar and welcome back. Hey girl, hey. So today's video is a little bit different. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys like we're on FaceTime. Keep it real with you guys with some things that I've just been going through. So if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I posted on Sunday. Today's Monday. So I posted yesterday that I wasn't going to upload this week because I was very low, and I'll just catch you guys next week. And when I say low, I mean like my energy is off. I have a lot on my mind. I'm honestly a little sad, and that's just the best way to put it. The normal thing would be for me to just shut down, go ghost for a little bit, not post content, but this year I'm holding myself to a different standard, and I said I want to be consistent and like be vulnerable and real. I feel like for the most part I'm very open in my videos, but at the same time, you know, you don't know who's watching, and you don't want to put your business out there because people could form their own opinions and judge and whatever. And this is nothing bad in a sense, but sometimes we just share the highs and never really share the lows. I was going through a low. I'm good now. I would say for the past week or a couple of days, I've just been feeling very sad. And I don't know if it's like the pregnancy hormones or just me. I'm an emotional person to begin with. Anybody that knows me knows that. Like, your girl could cry. Last couple of weeks, I've been feeling just sad and overwhelmed and just thinking about everything really. And instead of disappearing, I'm just gonna come and talk to you guys because that's what I want my platform to be about. I want to be relatable, I want to be honest and open. So shout out to my friend Caitlin, by the way. She called me yesterday. Shout out to all my friends that checked on me because honestly they made me feel so much better. My sister, my man, they got your girl up out the dumps, so I'm feeling a lot better. So I'm able to come and talk to you guys now that I'm in a better headspace and I'm not just crying and can't get my words out, because that's how it was yesterday. But shout out to Caitlin. She was like, why don't you just prop the camera up and just talk? And I'm like, huh, you're right. I was like, I ain't gonna do that, but she's right. So here we are. Hey girls. I wrote down some like bullet points so I could kind of keep on track of what I'm trying to say and not just ramble. Picture me and you on the phone right now. This is what's going on, right? Like I said, I've been low. And why is that? I feel like as I'm growing closer to my due date, the pressure is getting worse. I have a constant list of things that I need to get done in my head, and I don't feel like I'm getting stuff crossed off that list fast enough. Baby will be here before you know it. My due date is approaching, and in my head I can feel myself getting, in my head baby will be here like that, because I can feel her moving. I can feel my body getting further along in my pregnancy. I am getting more out of breath, less able to do certain things. Like I could just feel the progression of my pregnancy. It's making me panic because I'm like, I feel like I have nothing ready for her to come, and that's not how I want it to be. I want to be prepared. I'm a planner. That's just me as a person. So when I feel like, okay, baby could be here anytime, and Shamar, like, what are we doing? So I feel like I've been putting that pressure on myself. I feel like the mommy instincts are kicking in a little bit, and I'm experiencing it more than Pico. Not to say that he don't understand the severity of it, but I feel like baby is just a cute thing that he could talk to right now. And yes, he's planning for her arrival, but the pressure is not necessarily on him as yet. So he's more like, yeah, we're gonna get it done, it's fine. And I'm like, no, we need to get it done now, like right, like yesterday actually. I feel like that's been making me sad because I feel like I'm not ready. And if we're being completely honest, I think it goes back to like my expectations of what I think pregnancy would be like, and the whole process and journey of pregnancy. Before I got pregnant, for example, I picture myself taking the baby moon, having an extravagant baby shower, or a beautiful baby shower that people could come and just shower us and have fun, having a nursery, having my home. Like I thought we would be in our home by now, but things aren't panning out exactly how I wished or expected. And no, it's not the end of the world, but I feel like it does put a damper on things, because when you expect it, it's like reality hits you and it's just like, damn. For instance, the house. You guys know we moved into Pico's parents' house. They have a big house. It's just the two of them. They wanted the company. They begged us to come here. And, you know, we fought it and fought it and fought it until we're just like, okay, yeah. And it's been great. Don't get me wrong. Like, great. We have our own space. Like, I don't have any bad thing to say about living with his parents. Like, you know how sometimes they say, don't live with your in-laws or don't live with... Like, I have nothing bad to say. I mean that from my heart. But I only thought we would be here for like a year and a half because we were planning on buying a house. But the market is so trash, and it's just like, we would hope to stay in Florida, but Florida market right now, everything is $500,000 and up. And that's just realistic, even for a starter home. And realistically, that's just not it. Like, so much. I'm not even gonna go into that. With me being pregnant and me planning for baby and me in my nesting mode, I feel like I'm approaching my nesting mode, and that's another thing. And I just don't have the space that I thought I was gonna be in. It makes me very, very sad. And that's the biggest thing for me right now. Figuring out how I'm going to be able to use the space that I'm in and make it the way that I dreamed for baby to come. Make it where I'm comfortable, because I know postpartum is real, postpartum depression is real, and I don't want to be in a space where I'm not fully comfortable or happy. There's so much more I could go into. We are getting extra space in the house because, like I said, it's a big house, but still it's not my house, and I'm having a hard time with that. And I debated on sharing that because I just don't want it to come off as like I'm ungrateful, one, for even being able to stay here, because honestly they've been nothing but the kindness, nothing but accommodating or anything. But two, I just thought I would be in my own house or even an apartment. Like, I don't know how else to put that where it doesn't come off as snobby. But I'm very sad in the fact that we're not in our own space right now. I have a dream life, a dream that I see in my head, and now how am I going to bring it to reality even if I'm not in the space that I thought I was going to be in? That's the best way that I could put that. Yes, we're thinking about moving. Yes, it's an option. We even went and looked at apartments, but apartments here, just to be real with you guys, a 1-bedroom is $2,000 to $2,500 right now. If you don't want to be in somewhere that's in a bad neighborhood or even something that just looks decent, you're paying minimum $2,000. And yes, that's doable, but we also have to take into account that, you know, we still want to buy a house. Now we have baby. Like, let's be smart. Why stay here for all this time then to move into another apartment to go back to paying rent when we've been staying here to plan for the bigger, or plan for the future, which is buying a house, you know? So it's just like, I'm trying to not be a hothead and just like, just give me my apartment, and just really like plan things out. You know, hopefully this year's the year that we can put down on a house, but I don't know, you guys. It's just God's plan, so we'll see. Not want to create as much content because I'm not in the space that I want to be in, and I'm less motivated to create that content. And I've talked to you guys about that before, but now that baby's about to come, I think it's hitting me a little bit harder. So stick around. You guys are going to see what we decide if we do get a place, if we stay here, and what we do with the space that we have. I'm going to share it all. Might as well, because I'm being honest, right? I'm just being open. This is my life. This is what I'm going through. And yeah, also another thing too that I feel like I'm going through is like mourning, if that's the right word, mourning the expectations that I had of a baby shower, a baby moon. Like, for instance, a baby shower, like spending $5,000 on a baby shower is wild. Like $5,000, because I'm in Miami. Let's be honest. These people, we got a quote for decor. Doesn't include tables and chairs, just the balloons, like maybe a little entrance sign and table settings. Not the tables and the chairs, not the food, not the DJ, not the venue. and she said the minimum was $3,500, you guys. So then I'd have to get a venue on top of that. I'd have to get a DJ, I'd have to get food, I'd have to get desserts. At that point, like, why even have a baby shower? I could spend all that money, because everybody's like, have a baby shower so you could get stuff for baby and you guys don't have to worry about buying that. But if I'm going to spend $3,500 or close to $5,000 baby shower, I could buy my baby the whole world plus some. All the gadgets. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, I had this dream. Like, I had saved Pinterest ideas of what I thought my baby shower was going to be. But the reality is, I'm not paying that. Like, we have the money, but I'm not paying that for one night. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. Like, my gender reveal, I could have paid somebody to do it, but I did it myself. And for how short of an event it was and how people just were so laid back and chill, if I had paid the $2,000 that they wanted for that, I would have been very pissed at myself, because I could have took that $2,000 and did something else. So I'm in the same phase with the baby shower. Like, why pay all of that when I could potentially do it for myself? Yes, I don't want to be stressed though, because planning an event is stressful, but I can do that. But it's just mourning the fact that, yeah, this is not exactly how I pictured this. Even with a baby moon, I'm just like, dang, when do I take a baby moon? When do I pause all this that I have going on? Planning a shower, moving or not moving, getting baby stuff ready. When do I plan going on vacation? The baby's going to come in this amount of time. I could travel up to this amount of time. When do I squeeze that in? How much do I spend on that? Do I splurge? You know, these things that I'm fighting with. So I don't know if there's any other mom-to-bees or moms that can relate with what I'm saying. Let me know in the comments if y'all get where I'm coming from. Again, I hope I'm not coming off as ungrateful or snobby or just... But, you know, when you know yourself, you hold yourself to a standard, there's nothing wrong with living up to that standard and having a dream life and wanting that life. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm a type of person, and everybody would tell you, Shamar is extra. Shamar is the one that is going to do the most, because I hold myself to that standard. So why not? And because I'm not at the standard that I hold myself to, I'm very sad about that. And it has not, let me just preference this with saying, it has nothing to do with social media. I've dreamt about all this, just like how I dreamt of my wedding day. Like I said, I think I was made to be a mom. I was watching freaking shows back in the day. I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait till I bring home my baby, and like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go here for my baby moon, I'm gonna plan this shower, and I'm gonna look so pretty, and like, I'm just gonna be loved on, and like, me and my husband are gonna be there. Like, since I was young. And it has nothing to do with me seeing it on social media or me being an influencer and feeling like I have to live up to that, because that's not it. I could care less. I could care less about posting it on social media. I told people, I was like, a part of me want to come off Instagram, but you know, I'm a content creator, so it would be stupid for me to do that. But yeah, I just have this expectation for myself, and unfortunately, the economy and the way that the world is right now is just making it very hard to accomplish those things. But in Jesus' name, it's gonna happen. And I know I just need to relax and not stress. But like I said, I have my moments. I don't know if the pregnancy hormones hike it up a little bit, but your girl was sad. I'd be crying. I'd just be like... Now I can sit here and laugh about it, but it wasn't funny at all. But yeah, I just wanted to come and be honest and talk to you guys. If you guys like these like more intimate type of videos where I can share my thoughts, let me know. What else did I want to say? Yeah, I need to get stuff done. And I know baby's gonna be fine when she gets here. I know, you guys. I know that all the baby needs is love and just somebody that just could take care of them. I know that. But again, this is on me. This is my expectation. This is where I feel like I'm falling short from myself. And bless my man's heart as well, because he will flip the earth for me if he could. And I just love that about him. So yeah, thank you, babe. I know you're gonna watch this. But yeah, you guys, that's it. I think I'm just gonna post this video, keep it real, you know what I mean? And hopefully if you guys understand where I'm getting at, talk to me in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll check back in with you guys later. Bye.